so again, I want to go back and I want to make sure that I'm putting on my base strip. So you can put one strip down and then do the next one continuously. And it's important to sort of fill in this space right here, because this is what you're going to anchor onto. And if you aren't high enough into it, you'll leave a window. So make sure you just bring it down here a bit for me, thanks. And then again, just overlap it so that it's really locking in that joint. There we go, that's what I like. Comes up here. And then you're going to use half strips. So the half strips are the spicas. And it would be best if you pre-measure long enough to be able to wrap around and back onto the base strip again. And if you pre-measure 3 of them, then they're all going to be the same length. And sometimes people do different lengths because they don't pre-measure. So just find a smooth table, surface, lay the sticky side into the web space, and I'm nice and low into that saddle joint. So I'm trying to really stabilize the saddle joint. Let's say that he hyperflexed his thumb. So I'm going to put it hyperflexion direction first, like this, and it just wraps onto the base strip. And then what I can do is I can use the spica to pull him back. So I'm manipulating it back like this. The next one is going to move more distal. So I go up about 1/3, and I put the injury direction down first. And this is a good technique because it doesn't use a lot of tape, and sometimes it's ideal for your sports where you're not allowed to use tape, a lot of tape. And then I come back here, and I'm going to pull it back. So that means he's away from flexion. It goes onto the base strip, and then the third one moves distal by 1/3. And I'm avoiding the knuckle, but I'm locking in the saddle joint. Okay, pull it back here like this. Excellent. And then you just lock it down with your...
You did 3?
3. Okay, so what you're trying to avoid is the window right here, and that's why I came up pretty high on there, and then that's all the tape there is. So he can still do this, right? You can still be up in the air like that. He's got minimal tape. Make sure you cover those ends so you're wrapping right around, and then you put a base strip back on top to tack it all down. Now the only thing I would say regarding flexion is just make sure you don't preload it. I'll just use your other hand. So if I had a hyperextended it, and I want to pull it into flexion, sometimes what happens is people put down the injury direction first, and they pull the thumb so far over that it preloads it to the middle of the hand. So don't do that. All you're doing is stabilizing it by pulling it with the just make sure it's preloaded for another injury. Okay? So that's all there is to it. So base strip, 3 spike on it, and that's it. And then base strip.